AC/DC, Are You Ready? I'm ready for sure, that's for sure. I just listened to Walked All Over You, and that song was an absolute banger with Bon Scott. I'm actually enjoying diving deeper into their catalog because that also means that I get to listen and hear more Bon Scott songs because that guy was a legend. And I feel like the older classic AC/DC songs were a bit more fast-paced, were a bit more raw. So yeah, I really, really dig that. Anyways, I'm Kaan, I'm 29 years old, I'm a photographer and filmmaker from Belgium, and I'm on this journey of discovering these all-time classics, break down the music videos if there are any, and just give my honest opinion. Also more modern songs, modern music videos. So if you're into any of that, you can subscribe to the channel, but you don't have to, so that's what we're doing right here. By the way, we listened to it entirely for the first time without pausing, and then we might revisit specific moments that I wanted to talk about. Always like and support the original, and let's go with the video. Oh, okay. Okay, nice music video right here. Damn, sick. And this is with Are You Ready? Brian Johnson. Yep. Song. This was fire. This was fire. So I have a couple of notes that I want to talk about, and afterwards we'll go through the entire video as well, once again, because there are a couple of filmmaking things that I also want to talk about. But something that I was wondering is, did AC/DC become a bit more mainstream with the arrival of Brian Johnson? I feel like the Bon Scott era was a bit more raw, and something that I noticed in the more modern AC/DC with Brian Johnson is that they usually have those parts, like sections in their song, which are very easy to sing along with. Like in this song as well, like when the entire crowd is almost singing at the same time with Brian Johnson and AC/DC, like those kind of moments I think are very well implemented, and I think they also kind of help make AC/DC even more popular, because when you listen to the live at River Plate concerts and probably any AC/DC live concert, you can clearly tell that the crowd is able to sing along those moments very well. I mean, they probably just know all the lyrics, but those moments really stand out, and I think it's just very smart from AC/DC that they did something like that. So let's go over the video once again. So this is a pretty cool shot. I think the carpet right here is red, and then they're obviously pointing with some sign-like lights through these windows right here, and that basically illuminates the entire top of the room and the sides as well, because light and colors reflect very nicely on white. And it's also very nice that they have this red contrasty color to contrast with all the rest. But as you can see though, the lights are pretty harsh. I'm not sure if they actually had diffusion for lights and all of that back in the day, because you can clearly see these hotspots and these parts are basically blown out. And blown out means that you basically don't have any information of detail in these areas anymore. I also really like the fact that all of these strobes were like going around in this venue. I really like that. And then obviously, I think it was the same for Thunderstruck, where they were in some kind of a dome, and then they filmed the entire Thunderstruck music video. And they're doing something similar with this. I really like it, because this really makes the crowd and the audience feel included. And they're also clearly shining lights from these rooms, because you can clearly see that you have these silhouettes of the door openings on the wall here. That's nice. So, okay, a pretty top-down shot. Very nice, but it's interesting to see that this is like angled in a way, because this is something that they usually do to make something look more eerie and something they use for horror movies and stuff like that. And clearly there's like a light shining from the shower next to him, I think, on this wall. And then they use that reflection to light up the rest, because that's something they use and do in filmmaking as well. So they point the light at a bright source, like a white source, like this wall, like that wall right there, for example. And then the light shines on me. And because it's shining on like a big white surface, the light actually gets kind of diffused. Oh, I see. They're shining the light through this window right here. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure if this is probably film, right? With film stocks, I'm not really sure, but everything seems pretty magenta, like the skin color and the skin tones. That's pretty cool. And just look at these lights right here. So almost completely blown out. I don't think there was a lot of dynamic range either in this film stock, or maybe a digital camera that they used. Not sure how it already was back then. I think it's a digital camera.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Sweet apple pie, standing in the street and in the night.
I really like that almost half orbiting shot as well. That's probably the camera on some kind of a crane like equipment, or maybe on some wires on top of this venue, like stuck on the roof of this venue and I'm moving slowly in. Fire shot. I really like how they're stomping on the table on the beat. Really like the shot as well right here. Very symmetrical shot almost. And I think it's shot with some kind of a wide angle lens because the door right here is clearly distorted. Like the lines, this doesn't make sense. I don't think the door is really built this way. It was probably a straight line, but because of the wide angle type of lens that they shot from up close, everything got distorted. Oh, there we clearly see a guy with a camera. I'm not sure if it's on a dolly. So a dolly is some kind of a moving cart on wheels and you place your camera on there for like smooth movements. But usually that's on some kind of a track, like a train rail track, something like that. And there you put it on there and then you can do these smooth movements and stuff like that. So I think that's what's happening right there. Yeah, because you can see clearly that he's behind the people right there. And I don't think the people are allowed to go there, obviously. Because they're all leaving that space for the camera guy. And I think this one is in the back right there. And while they're moving from left to right, they're also zooming in at the same time, zooming in and out. And you're only able to do that with a lens that's called a parfocal lens. And those kind of lenses allow you to keep focus while entirely being zoomed in and entirely being zoomed out. So I'm using an autofocus lens right here. And when I do this, it's going to focus on my hand because it's autofocus. When I stop doing this, it's going to try to lock on my face again. But when I zoom in, it's not going to keep my face in focus when I zoom in. It might be because autofocus is very fast nowadays, but it's not really a feature of that lens. It's more of a digital software related thing, like more of a technical ability. So most lenses, I mean, these kind of lenses, the autofocus ones are usually called photography lenses, and the parfocal lenses are usually filmmaking type of lenses. So that was the part I was talking about. The very easily sing-along moments with AC/DC. that was pretty cool. Okay, so they have this kind of fishnet hanging there, and then they're just like showing all of the plates on there. That's pretty cool. I really like that. And obviously they have the camera underneath there, so it gives a nicer effect. That's very nice. So I don't think there was anything else noteworthy about the visuals or something like that. So we're going to do a little bit of deep diving. This is released in 1990 in the album Razor's Edge. This album marked a major commercial comeback for AC/DC after quite a period in the 1980s. Best known tracks from the album include Thunderstruck, Money Talks, Are You Ready? The album went multi-platinum worldwide and re-established AC/DC as a stadium-level rock band in the 90s. That makes a lot of sense. This was released as a single in several territories, including the US. While not their biggest hit, it became a fan-favorite live song and a staple of the Razor's Edge era setlist. It makes sense that it became a fan-favorite live song because it's so easy to chant and sing along. Yep, really like this one. This one was fire. By the way, if you want some more perks on a channel, you can become a member right now and have early access to all of my videos. I already have a ton of them ready, but they will become for free to watch in the future. But this is just a nice benefit and basically just a means to support me and my family a bit more with this YouTube channel. I'm really appreciating all of your support, all of the views and all of that, because the growth has been pretty decent and I'm very happy with that. The comments have been pretty positive as well, so I'm really thankful for you guys because without you I couldn't have done this. But I'm trying to make this a full-time living so I can make more videos for you guys, so I can discover more stuff and maybe teach you guys more about filmmaking and all of that. And I'm also just trying to get my wife included on the channel, but it's not always very easy because of our schedules with our little baby girl who's sleeping right now, and also because she's a nurse, we work a lot and all of that. So here you can see little baby girl is sleeping right now, so that's a perfect time to record for me. Anyways, you can also do specific requests in the link in the description below. There's a Patreon link and I will 100% sure get to those requests in the future. It's a bit more expensive, but you don't have to. Anyways, thank you so much for being here and I'll see you in the next AC/DC song. Kaan out. Peace.